Hello there. I'm back, guys. Last last stream for well, to be fair, it's usually a while in between my streams, but I'm on holiday for a week next week, and then I'm back to school. So this is first stream of freedom. Or last stream of freedom. That's what it is. Last stream of freedom. We're being free. Um, and yeah, it's exciting. It's not. I hate warm temperatures. Hopefully, it will be bearable. Can I see the thingamabobbers? How'd you see the? I put a thing onto the tube, and not the tube, the other one. Instagram that also has my like ask question thingy-mabobber. So, but I don't know how you read it. I don't know how you read the thing. Once they become available. Yeah. Uh I don't know how to see people's responses to Instagram stuff. Let me find out how you do that. I don't know if anybody will have responded to the Instagram stuff because I might get notifications for that, but I just haven't gotten, and so nobody's asked any questions, but we'll see. Okay, I go on and I swipe up. Okay, so be in insights. Why can't I see the insights yet? What? I don't know why I can't see the insights yet. That's really annoying. We'll just have the YouTube ones for now. It's my bad, honestly. I should have what's um I should have did the question thing a lot earlier, so then it would have more time to sit and stew and people would have more times to ask questions. But I didn't realize I was going to stream today and I only decided to a couple of hours ago. So we'll see what we get, and questions. I'll answer questions in chat as well because I think that's the best bet. But also, we're doing stupid freaking anatomy because I hate myself. Because sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you hate everything in life, and then you end up doing anatomy. That's just how it goes. Yeah, it's what the live chat's for, but just because I wanted to maybe like have a look through and see if there were any like big interesting questions that I wanted to do longer things for and stuff and just keep it going, but it's chill. We're vibing. That's the plan. Well, hopefully you'll get to learn anatomy as long as my stream decides that it's gonna let me draw. I've got to like do some random ass lines a wee bit first so that it'll warm itself up. There's a reason for avoiding anatomy. Anatomy sucks, man. I hate it. I I really don't like doing anatomy. I find it really irritating. But sometimes you gotta. Sometimes there's no way about it. Because the thing is, I wanna be able to like make more stylized characters, and the best way to make more stylized characters is to usually I hate the you have to learn the rules before you break it thing, but with like doing stylized characters and stuff, you kind of have to work on it. Ah, don't be mean to yourself. That's if people are mean to themselves in my chat, I'm gonna come beat you up because you can't say that about yourselves. Don't you don't I I won't hear nobody dissing my subscribers. Not a chance. I'm a get you. You can't say that. I I did that a lot starting out as well when I just had IBS pain and pain and suffering. I would like do stuff traditionally and then trace it into digital because I found that a lot easier. And sometimes I still do that if I make a traditional sketch that I really like. But that's just part of the process. I really, really need my thing to start being less stupid. It's being so laggy right now. Come on. Come on, stream. Yeah, I get that. I understand that a lot. It it's it is like that sometimes, and it's just really annoying, but it's okay. Usually you'll be able to like find a workflow or a state that works better for you, and then that'll make things a lot easier. You just have to be patient with yourself. Oh, that's because you've probably been doing traditional art a lot longer than you've done digital art. And also, digital art can be really awkward. Like, I much prefer drawing on paper and pencil, or drawing with pencil and paper, rather than digital art a lot of the time, because like there's a rougher surface and it feels like my pencil has more weight and I have more control over the drawing than with digital art. And also there's just like something a lot more freeing because you can't like easily erase it like you can with digital. So don't beat yourself up about liking your traditional stuff more than digital. I feel like whenever you switch over from digital into traditional, then you usually get that, "Hi son, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're hoping that my thing'll stop lagging." I do have my canvas being absurdly big, so I reckon that's probably messing it up. I'm gonna shrink my canvas down. Like 3336. Got it all. Is that gonna be less laggy? I really hope it is. Dude, why does it hate me? This annoys me so much. Streamlabs was better. Like, OBS is good because it has like the chat in there. I feel like, to be fair, with Streamlabs, I do kind of just need to sign into YouTube, and that'll give me the chat at the side. But like, this is annoying as heck. I do have my pencil and paper, and my plan was to maybe switch over and do some traditional anatomy sketches if this decides that it wants to be a little stinker. Or I might just change my latency. We might lag for a minute, guys. Oh. It's so bad. Q&A about just anything. I'm good for any silly questions, cuz right now I'm not. My plan is to do a more like well-structured Q&A in the future, but I've wanted to do some Q&A stuff because I'm not good at just talking about stuff like on my own. So I'm sensitive. This is all stuff. I think I'd need to change the thing to. I think I'd need to end the stream and then bring it back. Um, I haven't watched I think I've watched like 2 episodes of Invincible, one being the Atom Eve episode, and I have watched Alien Stage. It's pretty cool. I like the Doomed Yowie. Ice Cream or Brownies? Have you considered both at the same time? I think that's like ice cream is rarely that good that I'll want just a bowl of ice cream on its own. Brownies can be really good, but like it's rare to get a really good brownie. I think the question is in ice cream or the answer to ice cream or brownies is ice cream and brownies at the same time. See, I'm so good at this, guys. Actually, draw a circle, please. Actually, draw a circle, please. Oh, my drawing tablet hates me, apparently. That's annoying. What do I do? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Videos. Okay, can I? One sec. I'm gonna drop my screen down so it might be hard for. That's true. However, brownies are just better than ice cream in general. Well, if you get a good brownie, then. Oh my gosh. You're crazy. Video capture device. Okay. The problem with me trying to. That's my chin, guys. No, not my chin. Mhm. You've got to, like. Okay, how's the thing? It's not bad. What does full do? Don't know if that changed anything. What does limited do? See, I feel like if I want. Oh, I forgot that I've got headphones on. I'm gonna be quiet for a sec. Yeah, my lighting's only good if I do it like that. It is the past life deathmatch. I'm cool like that, guys. Okay. That's okay. Let me resize it so it's like let me close file packet and then put that under that. Look at me go. He's actively winning. The only problem with drawing like this. Oh, that's so cool. The only problem with drawing like this is that bling, it's gonna be like upside down, and so the anatomy study stuff isn't gonna come across well for you guys. You're just gonna get my chin. Wait, let me get the imposter. I love doing this because it's awesome because I can have the imposter out. One sec, can I reach him from back here? How long is the cable? Ah, let me. Okay, I can't. I wanted to have the imposter and keep my headphones on, but lilac and poppy hair clip. Nice. I mean, you got it. If you're greening, you've gotta have lilacs and poppies. That's how it works. Do you know the lore of the imposter? This is the imposter. They're very cute. They look like me. And when we're angry with the imposter, we just beat them up. That's and they can go just there right now, and they can loom in the background. My very stickery sketchbook, cause I can't not have stickers on everything. I've got because I got like 10 of my little guys when I ordered the like convex plus green stickers. I've got some on my plant pot by the window. I've got them on my laptop and on my sketchbook. They're everywhere. Oh, it's on top chat. That means I'm missing messages. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it automatically puts it onto top chat rather than live chat. That doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously, I want to see all of the messages that I get sent. Oh, that's nice. I can't believe you skewered him through the butt. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Are you kidding? You skewered a chicken for its anal cavity. You also get to tell me off if I go onto my phone now, guys. However, I do have a reason because I've got. Well, it'd be better if I had my laptop up to have all of my reference images on, but I do have a couple of stuffs on my. I don't have anatomy things on my phone. Not really. I've got some images where I just went onto Pinterest and like found images that I can use for drawing when I'm bored. So I'll probably do those, but I'm gonna actually one sec. Oh, my chair doesn't like my headphones. I will be So I had to add an additional shirt because when one layer of clothing doesn't work, another layer. Even though it's absolutely boiling hot, and by boiling hot I mean like a reasonable like temperature. I don't know how it's 12 degrees outside. 12 degrees is preposterous. That's not a reasonable temperature. I feel like okay, here's my guide for using references. The references don't control you. The references are there to help you. And like references can often like the problem with references is that sometimes you'll like have the references and you'll be trying to copy the references, and then the problem is you're comparing your drawing to the references, which is why they look worse. What you need to compare your drawings with references to are your drawings without references, because I don't know, I feel like that just makes more sense. I clicked the wrong button. I want to get the color thing because really annoyingly you can't see my yeah it's boiling. It is when you're Scottish. I'll have you know, when you're Scottish that shit is roasting. When you are Scottish, you're dying at that temperature. Okay, I'm gonna like color correction shit. So no, it's not. It don't you dare try and blackmail me into feeling like that is chilly. That's not chilly. That is preposterously hot. Dude, I'm white as a ghost. That is like death. That's absurd. That's absurd temperatures, man. Okay, what I need is a camera, but I don't know how to get a camera to work. I feel like what I'd need is I'd need to connect. I need to connect my phone to my thing. Oof. How does one connect a phone so that I can use the camera from my phone to like have it over the thing so you can actually see me drawing? I need to make a setup. I need to actually lock in trying to if I'm trying to do art shit, I can't do this forever, man. It's not a viable option. Either way, what we do when we want to draw and we want to use reference and we want to learn anatomy, you get references. Yikes. 21 degrees Celsius is absurd. Like, it's maybe fine temperature for you guys, but like I said, I'm a little Scottish boy who dies when things are slightly too hot. And so that would kill me temperature wise. I would perish. I would die. You're like praying for my downfalls when you say that. That's what's happening. I've got cool fine liners, and by cool fine liners, I mean I went to Hobbycraft and used a gift voucher to get them, and they are actually very good, which is nice. Oh, my family's gonna come in and start putting a bunch of stuff in attics. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing? Playing D&D?
No,
What are you doing?
I'm live streaming.
You're live streaming? Cool. Hi, Twigs. Hi, what are they called? Leaflets? Leaflets.
Saplings?
Saplings. There we go. That's what they're called. Hi, saplings. It's me. What was my nickname again? Branch. Because you're Twig and Branch.
Well, I'm Twig Branch, so you're
Branch Twig.
you're...
No, I'm sure there was a nickname.
You did get a nickname.
Cool. Oh, okay. You're doing little hand doodles. Very good.
Hand doodles.
Hand doodles, you know. Pencil and paper art, as God intended.
No.
Oh, you're drawing woman. Nice.
Teddy, can I know it's annoying, can I put these boxes in your bedroom for a few hours?
Hours?
Well, till tomorrow, and then Mattie's going to go in the attic and sort them out.
Sure. Can you not leave them in front of my, like, you can put them on that side? Because I need to reach that when I'm really tired in the morning to turn off my alarm. Because I've got an early immersion. Yeah.
I will put them in the attic promptly.
Whoa, he's gonna do something promptly. That's
right,
new.
You remember whatever my name was.
I'm sure the chat does. I don't.
This is Teddy's.
Oh?
Yeah.
I didn't know it'd become.
No, I'm not using that anymore.
Oh. Okay, yay.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, back to the. Oh. More foods we couldn't. Like we said, there's lots of reasons why I wouldn't last 5 minutes in the American South. I'm dying. America is like my downfall. I go to America, I'm immediately not making it out of that country alive. That's how it works. I either end up staging a coup and become the leader of America, or I die upon entry. Those are the two options for Twig Branch going to America. Hi Perry, you came out of nowhere. I don't. That's. This is. Wow, Perry's really shilling for America. I never would have I never would have thought this would happen. I love my British gas prices. You just go to Asda and they got you. They got your back. Yikes. Wait, the shoulders up, and then you go and whoop, and then there's a rib cage. It's crazy. It's crazy that people have rib cages, man. Oof. Yikes. America be crazy. I don't know how you guys are making it. Maybe the media makes everything seem worse than it is, but the media makes America just, or at least the British media does. We love British BBC. BBC is amazing. The BBC can take our tax dollars. They produce good content at least. Oof. I mean, maybe a good bit of anarchy is what you need, though. Though I say that, but then again, the people who are likely torching Walmarts are also probably not the ones that are like as justified as they should be. I don't know. Oh, now I've got to draw a hand. Maybe there should be hand practice time. I don't want to have to do that though. Hands are awful. Oh, okay. Storage facility makes a lot more sense and is a lot more reasonable. It makes more sense to riot and burn down a. See, honestly, at this point, I feel like America is closer than anybody ever expected it to get to going full on purge mode. Like, that's the next big announcement out the White House. I didn't leave enough space. Problem is, whenever I sit back so easily and then... Florida man threw a baby through a drive-through window? Guys, what? Oh my... Okay, yeah, no. America, what is going on? Perry Ratter threw baby through drive-through window? That's crazy. Gonna be an old... That's how Perry's planning on making a name for themselves. Oh, baby alligators? Okay. That's, I don't know, less of a cool prank. I'd struggling baby out. Art school failed Perry. This is the only way Perry's gonna be able to make enough money to get into art school. It's gonna be a show that goes all the way around America. Perry performing various dangerous stunts with baby alligators. It's gonna get so popular that it's gonna go global, and then there's a splash zone at the front of the theater. Warning, if you stand here, you may have 5 baby alligators thrown at you. That's the risk. I'm glad. That's what we aim to do at the Twig Branch channel. Goofs and gaffs and fun. Do. Oh, what? What the heck is going on, guys? Why is EJ's here now? Shit's crazy. Everyone decided to... Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was just like, hey, wouldn't it be a gaffe if I decided to live stream today? And now... I don't know. And now some manifesting stuff happened. There's a whole rule about it. You're not... There's a rule in my Discord server. You can't be nice to me, guys. That's the rule. The rule is be mean to me. That's not allowed to be a day. You can't do that. Honestly, the America Hunger Games. I'm so ready for it. Thank you, EJ. Thank you for following the rules. I really need this. I need people to follow the rules. What would be funner than funner than the America Hunger Games is the Life Series Artist Hunger Games. I know that kind of already exists, because it's just, like, the Artist Life Series SMPs, but, like, I don't know, I think it'd be fun. Like, I love and respect all of you guys, but I do want to know who would come out on top. I'll commentate the Life Series Artist Hunger Games. It's what I'm saying is it's hot for a Scottish person. I know it's 12 degrees right now, but that's hot for a Scottish person. Like, we're ghosts. Dude, we evaporate in the sun. We don't listen. I die. And the thing is, I also wear more layers of clothing than I ever need to, cause you gotta sometimes. But like, I would perish. I've done all the explaining I need to do. The point is, I'm not made for warm weather. I'm just a silly little guy who would, like, I'm what's Icarus, essentially, except I don't have any wax wings, and I don't need to get that close to the sun for me to die of a terrible... Are you insane? That... Aqua! You're just describing various ways that I would perish. I'm not excited. I like holidays. I enjoy breaks and holidays because usually, or sometimes, hopefully, if it's a good holiday, I get to just sleep and lie in my bed and never go outside and see the sun. However, I don't like actual holidays because as soon as I go to a place that is any hotter than Scotland is, I die. England is too hot for me, guys. It's insane. I've got no survival skills. Let me find more random ass reference photos I have on my phone. Oh, I've got Martin. Wait. I don't know my left and my right because every time I try and bring something up to the screen, I just push it the other way. I never learn. See, that's where Scottish people, we're constantly dying of the heat. However, we only really have to worry about the midges, because mosquitoes would hate it. Okay, so this is another thing that I would die to the second I came to America. I would immediately die to the mosquitoes, man. I'm got a round head and then boop. Oh, there we go. phone. I need like a stand for my phone. I need any actual equipment. Wait, actually, because the bear's not working. Psyduck. You can't see him, but he's there. I don't know your mosquitoes issues, guys. I'm so sorry, I can't relate. Guys, you've alienated the streamer. Like, Midgie, like, as far as far as pests go, midgies are the worst we get in Scotland. Or I just haven't interacted with them yet. Yeah, midgies. Midgies are like little flying guys. If you go camping, then they like swarm you and they want to bite you. But like they're just annoying. I mean, they might. One sec. Let me actually Google, because maybe a midgie is just a mosquito of some kind. But we just call them midgies because they're annoying little guys. No, they're their own thing. I have not felt the fear of a horsefly. Because Scotland's too cold, because it's... You guys are all living in fear. This is... Oh my... Okay, I'll Google a horsefly. Oh. Oh? Oh my... That's a nightmare creature. That looks like... That's like a wasp and a bee had nightmare. Like, nightmare children. What? Oh my... Yeah, those are demons. Those are demon monsters. Yeah, the ticks are annoying. Ticks suck. But like... I'm like, let me Google if horseflies do exist in the UK, because I've never seen or worried about one before. Oh, we do. I've just never had the misfortune of having to run into one. It's Oh yeah, I forgot that Etho just lives in the woods. That's why his only possession is him having the frickin' tissue box. Oof. Etho versus Move. I'm sure that footage already exists. He just needs to drop it one day. Etho vs Moose would be like the most watched video immediately. Oh, I've heard of Yellow Jackets. Again, one of those things that the UK is safe from, but like yes, join us, join our ranks. Listen. Guys, see, the UK's too cold for any of those. Well, it's if you live in the UK, then it's too hot during the summer, but like you guys will all be fine. You'll only have to worry about freezing to death during the winters, but like it'll be so good. Oh yeah, Brexit's annoying. Stupid. Why would they? Also, the frickin' if Scotland frickin' leaves the UK, I'm gonna fight somebody. But like it's better than America at the moment. Scotland's better than America at the moment. England's better than America at the moment. I'm just like I think our I've never seen somebody turn so fast. Perry came in here like American flag waving, and now now Perry's bold and British. I mean, that is what you give up. That's what you give up to become. You immediately start losing all of your hair the second you come to the UK. It's just how it works. Okay. And how long have I been streaming now? One sec. Let's see how does the chat thing say how long it's been going on for? Because that would be useful information. Let me check. Where does it say? Where does it say that information? Because we need to check off on the bingo cards. Who had one sec. Where is it? Hey, show how long the stream's been going on for. Please. I need to have this information. It's super important. We need to check off the bingo cards for who had EJ saying or mentioning Joel at this time during the stream. Oh god. It is coloring. Listen, I won't have any slander against yous. We add yous to a lot of words because it's better. Coloring just looks better. Color just looks better with a U. It works. Don't worry, I've got, like, most Americans who end up living in the UK don't try. And I feel like it's better for everybody if you're an American and you come to live in the UK. Don't try with the British. It's okay. We know what you are. We'll accept you because, like, we don't have any other options. We need to be kind to everybody. Otherwise people are just gonna find more reasons to hate the UK. But like, it's good. We accept all accents. It's yeah. I mean, kindness for any reason. In this day and age, kindness for any reason is like it's pretty impressive, to be honest. The only things that you'd need to change if you come to live in the UK is you've got to learn how to drink at least 2 cups of tea every day, and you've also got to be sorry about everything. I know that that's a Canadian thing. Typically, people are like, "Oh yeah, the Canadians are really nice and they apologize about everything." However, we do that in the UK a lot. Everybody's always saying sorry. So 2 cups of tea, always saying sorry, even when you've literally done nothing, and queuing. Canadians. Oh, EJ's got beef with Canada. Do Arnold Palmer's count? You mean Johnny Boners? Sorry, that's my own little reference. I'm your people are deceiving. I don't think Arnold Palmer's count. You don't drink tea, you drink half sugar and you've put it in the fridge. Tea is just a hot cup of tea. You have a tea bag, you have a mug, you put the tea bag in the mug, you boil a kettle, you put the hot water in, you, like, remove the tea bag, and then you splash with milk. That's all you do. That's how you make a cup of tea. If you're doing any other way, I don't think that's quite right. It's sweet tea, emphasis on the sweet. Nowhere, if you're using a microwave to make it is diabetes. Thank you, EJ. It's okay. We've had the conversation about sweet tea. I'm gonna calm myself. Okay, yeah. Cups of tea with no milk, also fine. And like, if you like get more than one quarter milk, 1/4 or 3/4 tea, you've done something wrong. Tea's great. Just don't call things that aren't tea. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm calm. Sugar is okay in tea. There are people who, like, my dad has sugar in tea, but like, if you're putting sugar in tea, then it's like two teaspoons of sugar max. That's like the max for tea. 2 teaspoons of sugar, around like 3 cubes. But like, oh my god, that's... Guys, are you guys trying to kill me? I feel like these I feel like you're trying to slowly give me a heart attack. These tea recipes are insane. You At least you've got your priorities straight, EJ. Oh. Okay. I really want to like... that... What? What? Are you guys... I feel like you guys are like gaslighting me. What do you mean peanut butter and dill pickle sandwiches sounds really good? I don't want to yuck your yum. The thing is, I've like tried peanut butter and I've tried lots of different types of peanut butter, and it's not something that I can like easily get into. Like, it's okay and I'll have it in things, but like on its own or in a sandwich, it's just too strong for me. And it's partly because every time I go into the shops and try and get some peanut butter, my mum's like, if you're getting peanut butter, get the peanut butter that doesn't have a bunch of added sugar. But, oh! Hey, Ray! Peanut butter. It's not the good peanut butter, chat. I don't know what the good peanut butter is. I'm assuming the good peanut butter is the American peanut butter. We just have like peanut butter that's, I don't know, not got a bunch of added stuff and chemicals in the peanut butter. And I've had it, and weirdly enough, it's too peanutty for me. I don't like it very much. So what's... I'm so confused how we got here, but like... Peanut butter, roll the Star Wars title, like the Star Wars intro thing, contains, and then peanut is the lowest ratio ingredient on the list. That's... Yikes. Radioactive. Aqua, I don't understand how we got here. I'm so confused, actually. I'm so confused how we got here. Radioactive Walmart shrimp? Yeah, we've answered very few questions. I mean, we've answered a few questions, but I feel like I'm gonna end up coming away from this stream with more questions. Just more questions. There's gonna be I'm gonna be so confused by the end of this. What's the Walmart shrimps? Take on Red 40? My take on Red 40 is the same take that my country has. Ban it. I'd like. That's. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I've never had any because it's banned. Because it's not good for you. Because of the cancer. Dude. It's banned in the UK. We don't allow the Red 40. Cause it's evil. Okay, let me check if Instagram is gonna let me see people's responses to my thing yet. Oh my god, it's letting me see the responses. I've had one interaction. Seriously? No one's got questions. I guess I'm just too much of an open and honest guy. Nobody's ever confused. Yikes. We'll Red 40 I won't eat. Radioactive shrimp. If anything's gonna make me break my vegetarianism and become a what's it called? Maybe. Am I actually a twig or a branch or a twig branch? Well, I have the anatomy of a twig, so probably a twig, but I'm Twig. Mr. Branch was my father's name. Radio. Bye, Ray. Ray, I didn't think you were in prison, but then you said that it's not for a prison thing, and now I'm concerned that it might be a prison thing. I'd hope not. I wouldn't want you meeting my father. The problem is when I lean, I don't want to like be leaning forward all the time. Singing killed my grandma. Yeah, that's what happened. That's his first thing. Fun time. I can hear the conversations across the hall from me, and it's my brother talking about being in a cult. It's awesome. I went to a party. Honestly, I love maths. Maths is an awesome subject. I like it a lot. Get back to diploma. Yeah. We believe in you. We believe in graduation. It's awesome. That's crazy. Perry, I'm gonna sound insane. I like almost all of my subjects except for art. Art is my least favorite subject, and I'm not gonna get. I feel like I've done my I hate art as a subject rant too many times, but I despise it. Trig? Sorry, okay. I'm okay with people hating math in general, but you can't diss trigonometry. Trigonometry is the best part of math. Trig is amazing. Trig is so much fun. It's like the best. SOHCAHTOA, it's all there for you. Cast diagrams, triangles. Trig is amazing. It's awesome. Okay. Well, if you get to Trig, you'll understand. Trig is amazing. Yeah, exactly. It's easy. You guys should just call me Trig Branch. I'll be here all week, guys. I know. I'm comedic genius right here. Let me just go back. Horsewise. Don't write. Horsewise Dustin. Martin's got so much whimsy. It's very hard to capture all of that. And he's holding a bunch of tiny things. How is one? This is not very anatomical. This is just, I guess, doodles. Doodles for the doodle book. Yikes. Like Arden. Man, we're just full of so many good one-liners today. Man, this is such a high caliber chat. And he's got freaking hands. How am I? Dude, how's anybody ever supposed to draw hands ever? Perry did crash land into this scenario and immediately start spewing America propaganda and then flip so quickly. You love hands. I don't mind if I'm just drawing hands. Like if I'm just drawing a hand, then I'm like, yay, cool. It's a box, and then there's fingers, and then other fingers, and then a thumb, and it's awesome. Hands when drawing hands are cool, but when you're drawing everything else and then also have to draw hands. Perry, I can sense your hatred of America through the screen right now. We can all feel it. Perry, somewhere in America, a bold ego, a bold ego, I can't speak. A bald eagle just died. Along with a bald ego and a bald eagle. That's, yeah. See, this is what happens. As soon as I start streaming, I get all silly, and then I lose my mind a bit. It's... It happened so quickly. I thought I was fine, and then suddenly I'm going insane. And I can't speak anymore. Yeah, it's all coming together. Hey, his hands are like weirdly, stupidly foreshortened. Martin, why are you doing this to me? Martin, I know this is just a random picture and I could have not picked to draw this one, but like, why? Why are you doing this? Why can't you have a easier pose to draw? Why have you done this just to hurt me, man? It's not okay. Live streams are unhinged. It's because I don't have good enough work ethic to be able to finish a project to be able to post actual videos frequently enough. And I don't just want to bombard you all guys with posts, so I've got to do something else, and that's where the live streams come in. But then, like, some live streams aren't actually scary. Like, they're cool, but then the problem is, like, you slowly go insane. Like, live streams are fun. They're great. They're not, like, too bad. I thought they would be more intimidating than, like, I thought they would. Or more intimidating than I thought they would be. But, like, the worst part is the strain on your sanity. But then as soon as you go to bed, it's, like, fine. Multitasking is hard. Yeah. That's why this is why I thoroughly suggest getting your own imposter. 'Cause I mean, like, the thing is, it is absolutely Honestly, that's the best way to do it. If everybody's just talking, then it's like good. But yeah, that's why I suggest if you decide that you want to start live streaming, you get yourself a handy dandy little imposter. Because then, when you get too silly, you beat up the imposter and it calms you down. Maybe that just works for the autism, but like, this guy's been through so much pain. He's been through a lot. But it's okay, because he keeps me sane. And then I just go, I don't want to yeet him all the way, because then I have to pick him up. Okay, let me see if I can yeet him in a reachable distance. Yeet! Oh, dang, he's on the floor. Anyways, that's what you do. You get an imposter and it's awesome. Exactly, that's what you do. You just get a plushie. See, the thing is, before it was imposter, I just had a bunch of other guys. I had Dee Dee. I had the bee. The bee's very kickable. You can't see him, but over there we've got Springtrap. Sometimes I want to beat up Springtrap. Just any plushie. Yeah. Glad CK's not here right now. If CK showed up right now, I don't know what cruel rumor they would come up with for me. We all know that Perry isn't really bold. Perry's just bold in our hearts. And son, you would no. You guys make me That's what I think of that. I think shoe. See, this is me getting a bit silly. This is what you have to worry about for streaming. You have to worry about getting a bit silly. Oh, Martin looks like a T-Rex. No, why have I done this? What have I done? What have I done to you? I've T-Rexed him. I don't know how well you can see any of this, 'cause, like, I need a camera. Yeah, it gets a bit silly. The thing is, I like going on live streams, or because I've got my Discord server, I just sit in the voice channel on my Discord server, and I just sit there and I do stuff, and the idea is the pressure that somebody could just show up unannounced and scare the living daylights out of me makes me want to work faster, because what if someone pops in and I'm just sat on my phone? That would be incredibly embarrassing. So the idea is the social anxiety forces me to do stuff. I know. When in doubt, fear yourself into it. Honestly, I still need to hear this British accent. The British accent is what we're all here for. This is actually secretly a game show, or a what's that other type of show where they come at you unannounced for a bush and make you do silly stuff on TV. We're doing that. Oh yeah, William Pineapple forever in our hearts. Well, I'm excited for when it comes out. I need to hear this British accent. All, all, all of Britland, all of the UK will be there when it is released. The problem is, I don't really know how accent sounds. I'm really bad at hearing or like understanding the difference between accents. So even if I heard the British accent, I don't know how easily I'd be able to tell it was a British accent. That's the thing. I like everybody. I don't like. I feel like people talk about Gem and Ethos sounding very Canadian, but I don't know. Like they just sound like people to me, and so I don't understand. Like they just sound like people. What's the difference? What? That just sounds like normal voice, and I'm so confused. They sound every honest like unless somebody's accent is like explicitly really pronounced and like obviously very different, like German accents or something like that, or like really Southern American accents. I'm like that just they all just. Yeah, I just accents make no sense to me and I can't do them. There's little baby hands. And there's a mini skateboard back here. Is that cause he lives in America? And he's just like, well, everybody speaks like I do, so it's not an American accent, it's just speaking, and everybody else has accents. Honestly, I kind like, cause I'm online and most of my friends are online friends. I don't feel like people have accents. Like all of the voices just sound like voices to me, and it like the horseflies. Yeah, it does seem like that. Either the horseflies got Perry, or Perry threw too many baby alligators through too many drive-through windows, and the cops finally got him. That's. I wish I could do that, but I just can't. Like, it seems like such a cool skill to have, to be able to like copy people's accents, but I know everybody sounds the same and looks the same. Fun fact, I've got face blindness. It's really, really annoying. I can't put like names to people's faces at all. I find it so difficult. Everybody looks like not the same, but like as soon as you're not next to each other, then I'm like so confused. Like if I'm not actively seeing somebody and able to like see their face, then I can only like picture like height and hair color. Like those are the two things I can picture. And so if it's somebody and like there's multiple people who are both like tall and blonde, then it goes over my head. It's really annoying. That's why I like Minecraft skins and watching Minecraft people, cause it's just like it matches really like the Minecraft skins are all like just colored pixels, and so it's easier to differentiate those from each other. But then like the people, I fly over my head. Okay, Aqua. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it, and I hope you drink water, rest well, do all the important self-care things. Look after yourself. Oh, hello. Let me recross over my legs. This is... Man, I've had a sore neck for a couple of days. Sucks. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to draw a face. Martin. Martin! I'm glad you like him. I had him like in the works for a while, and I never... Oh, I'm so close to nearly melting. I decided it's 12 degrees and I'm nearly dead. I decided to put on another shirt, and I'm immediately regretting that decision. This may be the last you see of me, guys. If I don't make it through my holiday because I die of heat stroke, this might be the last stream. I mean, we're going out on a banger if it is, but... So unhinged, no. Can't, no. What have I done? What have I done to you? Martin! Martin! No! This is not okay. I feel like... I don't know how well it'll show up, if at all. It's this one. There he is. He's all I can't direction. It doesn't make any sense. There he is. He's all skewed. He's all skewed. No. It's cause I lean too far back, and so he's like skewed to one side. And also I like rotate my thing. Mr. Little. Is it up far enough? Yeah, okay. Guys, do stretches. I've sat down for too long or too many times, and now my back hates me. I think my back is gonna quit and look for new job positions. It's not good. Martin! What? Okay, well, this was supposed to be let me check the community post. Let me actually answer some questions. I think we have a total of 3 questions. We're gonna speed run this. Like it's Q&A first, but we're gonna have to switch it round. No, unfortunately, my back, like, I have been, like, mistreating my back. I can't do anything. My back has better lawyers than me. What am I supposed to do against that? My back is legal, man. I don't have the money to pay for lawyers. I don't know how my back does, but it does. And I would lose that. I would lose, like, I didn't get the contract signed up when I first, like, came into a working relationship with my back, but now that I am in one, like, it's too late. It's got the high ground. And by that I mean I shrimp posture, and so it's always literally above me. Okay. It is Q&A, but we lost the plot. I'm gonna have to retitle the VOD. We've done very little anatomy. It's just plot being lost. Okay, first question. What shoe size is your forehead? I don't know. I don't have any shoes around me to tell. And I'm not... I can do maths. One sec. I think I have a ruler. I can do maths for this, actually. Where's my ruler? Do I not have my ruler? I might have the protractor. I don't know if that would help. Let me go find a ruler. Is it coming in? Yeah, it's in frame now. Okay, we've got a wooden ruler. So we're going to do math. And we're going to find out what shoe size my forehead is. Is it... Well, I can't... It doesn't make... Is it like long ways? Do I measure long ways? And then that's the shoe size? Or is it... Because I don't think there's any shoes that would be, like... Unless it's, like, really, really young toddler shoes. I don't think it would go the other way. So I'm assuming it's length. What I need is a tape measure, not a ruler for this, actually, because the ruler's not going to work. That's my temple, and that's like 0. It's like there-ish. It's like 14 centimeters. What shoe size is 14 centimeters? Good old Google. That's children's shoe. I mean, we'll probably go with children's shoe size. I mean, it might be 15. Why is it in millimeters? Well... What is horizontal and vertical mean? I'm really confused. Horizontal and vertical are terms that make no sense to me. Why is it in freaking millimeters? If it's 15, then we just times, so it's like 149. So it's like, or 149, it's like 150. So it's like a 7.5 kids shoes. Right. Yeah. It's 7.5 kids. That is my shoe size. Okay. We do have horizontal and vertical. I just never understand horizontal and vertical because they confuse me too much. Cause like if you're flipping horizontal, the line is like facing upwards, but then it's like rotating that way. So that's like to the side, which I guess makes sense, but it just always confuses me because when I think horizontal, I think of the line pointing upwards, and when I think vertical, I think of the line pointing sidewards, but it's like the other way around. That's, anyways, to answer the question of gemstones, my shoe size, what shoe size is your forehead? It's a 7.5 kids. That's the shoe size of my forehead. And then to answer Coconut, favorite dog and cat breed. Okay, I would say Jack Shits. However, specifically said can't say Fan Fens, so I'm gonna pick Lapso Apso or a Jack Russell because Coconut didn't account for the fact that one, Jack Shits are a mixture of Jack Russells and Shih Tzus, and Shih Tzus are basically Lapso Apsos. So they didn't account for that fact. So I can just say like Shih Tzu or Lapso Apso and a Jack Russell. And also, my previous dog was a Lapso Apso, and they were adorable. I'm sure if I was like thinking seriously about this question, my favorite dog breed would likely be a different dog breed. I love my dogs, but there are cuter dogs out there. I don't think they heard. Good. Cat breed. I feel like saying Mancoons would be lame, but like, but it's cause they're a mixture of a Jack Russell and a Shih Tzu, so it's a Jack Shit. It's awesome. I love being able to say that my dog is called a Jack Shit and nobody being able to correct me because I'm technically right. Being right on a technicality is the best way of being right. Cat breeds? Mancoons? Mancoons are cute. I like Mancoons. But again, that feels lame to say. So. But there's another one. British Shorthairs are cute. Oh. British Shorthairs are cute. I think my dog just got viciously attacked. Hello? Fennekin, are you okay? Puppies! Hello? I've got puppies. I'm gonna... Hello? Hi, Fen. Are you okay, mister? Hello? Hello? Hello, crazy dog. Now I've got boxes in my bedroom. Hey, can I have a very gentle... Yoink! Okay, I've got a Feifei. Puppies! Hello? You're famous, Feifei. You're famous. This is the little Jack Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Are you? Yes. That's what you are technically. By technicality. Oh, hello, silly puppy. Hello, silly puppy. Lots of kisses. You get lots of kisses. They're perfect and precious in every way, and I love them. And I love them. Yes. Look at your little easy on you. Do you have anything to say to the people, Faye? That's my face. Don't lick my face. She likes belly rubs. Yeah. Yeah. She also likes to lick people's noses and faces and attack them while they're in their bed and severely unprepared so she can attack them. Yes. And then you get them and you try and eat their nose. Don't you, Fei Fei? She's perfect and I love her. And I don't care what Coconut says about not being able to pick my own dogs. I pick Faye and Fen. I pick Jack Shit. That's the best dog breed. I don't care what I said before. I was wrong before. They are the best one. Thank you, Iche, for wishing me luck. I don't know if I'll ever find the plot. I don't know if the plot ever existed to begin with, but I appreciate your belief in me. Thank you for coming and hanging out. This has been a real blast. Right, you say bye bye. Bye bye. That's what Faye says. She says bye bye. Yes, because you're a floppy dog. You're a floppy dog. Oh. Bye bye. Yes, you say goodbye. You say goodbye. Say goodbye to EJ. Oh, she's just so perfect. Fen's also saying goodbye, but in his own special way in the background. There. Oh, and she's gone flop. Okay. That was Coconut's question. The question about favorite puppies. Which is you, Fei Fei. Or favorite cat. And the problem is, I would need to do my research for this, honestly. Probably Jack Shits, because I love you, but then I've explicitly been told not to pick those. Cat breeds, there's lots of really cute cat breeds, so I'd have to, do research. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not, because I have more restraint than that. Funny fact, whenever I say I'm going to sneeze, it stops me wanting to sneeze. It's really weird. It's like my body just wants to make me a liar. Okay. We got more questions. More questions, Faye. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts? / is there anything you've ever seen or experienced that you cannot explain? When I was a child, I thoroughly believed in ghosts. I thought, I, joined clubs about ghost hunting, or I made clubs about ghost hunting. I thought my school was haunted. I thought my house was haunted. I thought everything we ever saw or touched was probably haunted. And as I've grown up, I've stopped believing in ghosts. Ooh. Oh my god, there's a ghost. Sorry, Faye, I'm joshing, Faye. But yeah, I did, but I don't believe in ghosts anymore, 'cause I know, they're cool, and I think the idea of ghosts is fun or funny. Not funny, 'cause it's, dead people, but, I know. There's comfort in the idea of ghosts. I feel like with a lot of things, I would like to believe in ghosts because it would be fun and interesting, and it would make the world a more I don't know, not reasonable place, because the idea of somebody haunting something is like sad and not particularly reasonable, but it would make the world make a little bit more sense, and it would make everything a little bit less confusing, cuz like I wouldn't have to worry about what comes afterwards, cuz this is, I don't believe in heaven and I don't believe in hell. So if I die, nothing really happens to me and I kind of go nowhere. But I can't imagine that, because to imagine that I would have to imagine myself being there. So it doesn't make any sense, and so I can't actually imagine what not being around would be like. So believing in ghosts or believing in an afterlife would make my life a lot easier, but I don't. Which is probably a skill issue on my part, but yeah, we got deep. See, that's what happens. I'll make any. I will turn as many of these conversations into deep, weirdly deep ones, because I can, because I have that ability, because I'm mischievous. Q&A, what's wrong with the microwave tactic? Okay, what's wrong with the microwave tactic is it doesn't heat the water evenly. Basically, if you've got the mug of water and the microwave in the mug, if you've got like a good ceramic mug, then the mug acts as an insulator, so it actually takes longer for the water in the mug to heat up. 2, if you've got a kettle, then you can like heat more water in one go. Otherwise, you have to put multiple mugs into the microwave, which again, you're dispersing more heat over like more water, a larger quantity of water, but they're each in different mugs. So it's going to take even longer to heat up if you're making a batch of tea for multiple people in the microwave. 3, heat rises and disperses, so it's going to like spread out more. Like, because the heat will rise to the top and the cold water will sink to the bottom, but then the cold water is at the bottom of the mug, where the mug is even more insulated because it also stops heat rising from the top. So your water isn't going to be like properly heated all the way through. You'd have to like stop and stir the teacup or tea mug every few seconds for that to work. What if no kettle? My dad doesn't have a microwave. What if no microwave? Getting a kettle is just easier and more versatile, because you can heat water in the kettle. That's why you stir, but that just makes the process more inconvenient. Also, are you putting the tea bag in the water before you put it in the microwave? Because I imagine that causes some kind of fire risk. And if you do it that way, then I imagine, or if you don't do it that way, then I imagine like the tea is gonna lose heat quicker, because again, heat rises and like the cold will sink to the bottom faster because it's not heated all the way through. The kettle is just superior in every way, essentially. Like, what if no kettle? What if no kettle? Go buy a kettle? Kettles are more useful than microwaves. Because essentially, what you can do with the kettle is you can heat water in the kettle, and if you have a heat-proof dish, like 2 heat-proof dishes, then you can put the hot water in a cup, and then you can put your like thing that you want to heat up in the hot water in the cup, and then like that'll heat the thing up. Kettles are just superior. You've never used one? Well, I think somebody should get you a kettle for your birthday, and I feel like it will improve your life significantly. kettles are just so much more versatile. They're so much more useful. You're gonna like heat up water unless you're like over reliant on like at that point just heat the water on the stove. I'm just saying kettles will forever be better than a microwave. That's just how it works. That's how it goes. I'm telling you. Kettle supremacy. Twig Branch Q&A, answering only the most serious of questions. Any Q&A people yet? How do you... Please show me how you read the Instagram things, because I feel like nobody's... added a question? Okay. Also, you guys in chat, you feel free to just like ask questions in chat. I'm not gonna limit it to the if you showed up to chat, then you don't need to go onto the post. Also, because my phone is dying like a stupid little creature. Newest. Ooh, what inspired me to first make an art? Awesome question. Oh, freaking YouTube AI. Do you wanna know what? Hello. Oh, sorry. Before I answer your very good question, I just wanna like. You've been unbanned? Why were you banned? Who banned you? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't know why that happened. YouTube, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Well, essentially, what inspired me to make an art was Warrior Cats. Of course it was Warrior Cats. It was the freaking cats of the Warriors. It was a mixture of things. It was really was during okay. Let me take the scene back to to lockdown 2020 and things are going on and the world is falling apart and a young twig branch was stuck in his bedroom and his school was like, hey, here, listen to audiobooks. And then he listened to all of Wings of Fire. And then he was like, oh, what books are there that's like Wings of Fire? And he only got a sampler of the Warrior Cat stuff. And so then he bought the Warrior Cats first series. And then he read it. And then he found out about Warrior Cats maps and animatics. And it was like, whatever. And then he played Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition for a really long time. And then he was like, I'm gonna go back to watching animatics and reading Wings of Fire. And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna try draw some cats, I guess. And that was it. That's that's how my life was set on the trajectory that it now is on. It's a funny little story. It's a silly little thingy-mabobber. And yeah. It's weird. It's a funny old life. One of the things that did get me really into like posting art and making art content is I also played a lot of Among Us during lockdown because everybody was. Side note, people in the Discord server, we need to play Among Us together. We're gonna do that at some point because it's actually funner than I remembered it was. I love making friends on Among Us, and I loved making friends on Among Us in 2022 or 2021 when I was locked in my room and the world was falling apart around me. But it was okay because I was an antisocial kid, and yeah. I made some Among Us fan art because it's crazy. Because I went around as a random person, that was my name, and I would make a bunch of friends on Among Us a lot, and it would be very, very silly. And like I'd get overly attached to the friends I made on Among Us, and it would be great. And then at some point we would like leave or get torn apart, or we'd like I was a menace. I loved to third imposter. I thought it was great. I loved collecting a little friend and then becoming best friends with that person. It's like everybody else like joined and left the server until like there was no one except us two recognizable on the server or on the lobby. And then yeah. So the first thing was a art piece that I posted on TikTok, and it was Among Us fan art of Brown being thrown out into the space void, and they're missing Orange, and it was really silly, and essentially that, because it got like 200 views, it got 200 views on TikTok, and I was like, I've never been in a room with 200 people before because my school was very small and it had like 80 people. So I was like, I've never been in a room with 200 people before. That's an insane number of people. Art is cool actually. And then I didn't touch online art community stuff. I just like watched it from afar as I drew Warrior Cat stuff occasionally. And then I kind of like fell off drawing art for a while as I got into football, and then I got back into art like 2020. I can't remember. The timeline is really weird because I can't remember a second lockdown. I can only remember a single lockdown, but like I left art and then I got back into art, and it was just a crazy time. Originally I wanted to make a cooking YouTube channel. That was my original thing. My original thing was gonna be making food because I wanted to be a chef, and then I was like, but maybe I could be a chef or an artist, and then I was like, maybe I'll be an artist and a chef. And now I'm like, I'm gonna try be an artist and maybe work at McDonald's if I need to. He had so many dreams, and then he stopped having dreams, and then he started having dreams again. It was great. It was a good time for. Can you do a backflip? I'm so sorry, I can't do a backflip. I know, it's disappointing and incredible. I wish I could. I wish I could do a backflip. it would make my day, but I can't. Sunwillow? I don't want to break my back. It's already threatening to sue me. Son, you can do a backflip? Also, it's crazy. Does anybody know the Tommy in it Jack Manifold reference? You're a diver? Oh, what? If I'm a Max Blunder, like, same. Holding space for Max Blunder. That makes sense. This is new Sunwillow law just dropped? That's crazy. Also, it's crazy that asking if you can do a backflip is both a Tommy Innit reference and a Grian reference. That's... And it's crazy that I know it's both of those things. Though it could also be neither of those things. It depends. It depends the intent. Here's my phone. I can't see what the emoji is. What's the emoji? What's the emoji that's going up? I know it's round and it looks like a face. Oh. Oh, son. Oof. Oh, the little shocked one? Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Cause if I do that, my neck will just get even more busted up. It'll, like, hate me forever and ever and ever. Yeah, that's insane. I can't... Diving is just crazy shit. What are they gonna do? Get that through. Oh, oof. Yeah, that is horrifying. That's just fully a nightmare. This is gonna be a relatively short stream because I do need to go to bed somewhat early because I need to wake up early in the morning. I mean, that hasn't stopped me in the past, but like, yeah, heights. I'm awful at everything. I have no skills. Okay, what's the details? 8:30. Backhand spring. Backhand sprain? I would probably sprain my hand if I tried to do a backhand spring. Oh, I clinked the... that's the wrong cancel. No. I'm so confused at what's going on. Hey, what's my thing? Oh, I thought they were gonna specify what class we need to go in, but they didn't. The funny thing is, though, I used to do gymnastics and trampolining and rock climbing and dance and all of the other stupid frickin' sports. But then, like, I gave up on them because I was shit. Because I was shit and I hated having to go to places and hang out with people. I'm not good at socializing. Socializing is my nightmare. And that's why I do it on the internet now instead. That's how it works. King. Dude, it's King. Check my bio, pronouns, it's awesome. Also, I am shit. Very much so. That's how it works. Oh, there's rule. It's one sec. To be fair, I don't think the rule is in my YouTube bio. I do need to like make sure that I change it. Swim is great. I did swimming for a while, but then I like grew out of the age bracket, and I couldn't be bothered to like go into the next year up because I didn't want to, because not many of my friends were going to. So then I just stopped doing swim. But I do like swimming. That's one thing I like about going on holiday is doing swimming, because we don't do it as much as I'd want to. Oh, raccoon plush? Oh, this is the imposter. It adds a spin. Green inspired push-up challenge. That sounds like another thing that would kill me. I mean, he is kind of. I don't know. Maybe asparagus? Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh! Get on the. I would die. If I would actually just. Oh, do more push ups every day. So, like, you do one, and then the next day you do two, and then the next day you do three. What the son? What the fuck? Drop down. I mean, I could do my best, but I feel like I would die. I'll give it a go. I'll try do 20 now. It's gonna be really awkward because I probably can't have my headphones. So, son's insane. I'll try and do like maybe 5, but I'll probably fail before then. Okay. I gave up at 2 because I'm bad. I gave up at 2. Okay. Let me. Yeah, well, the headphones have the mic. Okay, I'll try. I'll try more. I'll get to 5. 1, 2, 3. See, I can't go all the way down. I've got weak. Like My name is Twig Branch because I'm built like a twig, guys. I'm Scottish. I have 0 upper body strength. And my arms are built like twigs. Put some heart into it. If I put heart into it, I'll die. Okay. Well, I did 2 on the first one, 3 on the second one. Good job. I appreciate it. It wasn't a good job, but I appreciate you pitying me. I need pity right now because I'm dying. Okay. Let me try. Like, you've got to get your hands in the right position so that they'll go down right, and then you go 1. See, I've got no upper body strength. I've got absolutely dude, I'm built. I will snap like a twig. If I keep going, I will snap like a twig. I'm an artist. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Good form. Heart palpitations. I'm glad you think so. That's my noodly. My wrists. Talk about wrist sprains. My wrist is sprained now. That's. Oh, Ray's back. Hello, Ray. Oh, that's yikes. Who needs enemies when you have friends like that? That's evil, but also something I would do. We're doing anatomy again. Woo! You just missed me dying trying to do push-ups. I can do crunches okay. I'm not bad at crunches, but like no. If you okay, I might not be still streaming because I'm probably gonna go to bed at 11:30 because I gotta wake up early. But thank you for popping in, son. Okay, Gamer Crew. Yeah, no, buddy. I warned you. Let me ban this guy, chat. Let me time you out, actually. 5 minutes seems reasonable. 5 minutes seems reasonable for what's it called? For freaking stupid ass TikTok meme shit. Listen, I don't get to decide what you like. Like if you genuinely are like, yeah, I find that funny. Okay. I don't judge you. I judge society. I judge the society that has raised you. And I have that right in my belief system. The thing with, like, I was questioning if I do like the hey, I'm streaming on I'm streaming on YouTube. Ask me questions on Tumblr. But the thing is, like, my inbox for asks and suggestions is like glitched. It says for permanently, but like I can't, when I click on it, I can't see any. and flag post has nothing in it either, so I'm confused by it. But yeah, keep asking me questions. We're gonna get this Q&A back on track. Acid reflux? Yeah? This is go ahead. This is a question free for all because I didn't have the foresight of planning this out ahead so I could like get more questions. Peanut butter? I've talked about peanut butter before. I like the idea of peanut butter. Like, but the problem is I've not had any like ones with a bunch of preservatives and additives in it. I've only had like the good healthy stuff because my mother demands because I want it for the protein because I want to be able to. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that, buddy. I was just like, yes, the opportunity I've been waiting for, the chance to talk about peanut butter. I've been meaning to have this conversation with people for so long. That's my brain was just like, someone asked you about peanut butter. What do you know? What do you know about the peanut butter? You better make this as interesting and last as long as possible. Like I want to be able to enjoy peanut butter because peanut butter in my head, like, because it should be a good source of protein because peanuts have lots of protein in it, and like it should like be more palatable to be able to like mix it with things and stuff. However, I'm like not. I just like I've had it, but I just don't like it. Like, annoyingly, it's too peanut. Like, it tastes too much like too peanutty for me. And I feel like if I had other brands of peanut butter, ones with added sugar and stuff like that, I feel like I would like it more. But I just haven't, and so I've not had the opportunity to come to like peanut butter, which is upsetting because I feel like it would solve like my lack of protein issues, and then I would be able to do more than 5 push-ups. That's not where the arm goes. I feel like I like crunchy more. Out of the two that I have had, I feel like I like crunchy more. I know. Smooth peanut butter is like it's nice, but it's just sort of weird because like it tastes like peanuts, but there's nothing that like relates it to peanuts, and so it doesn't feel like. Well, I salute you, Ray. Thank you for popping back in. Okay. Go ahead. Ask your question. No, it's like, what's your puzzle master? Calendar man. It's cool. What's the ask your question, puzzle master. Question, puzzle person. Not actually. My first ever OC was, I think my first drawing was like Lion Blaze. My second one was like, because I did have these 3 characters who I didn't have any lore for. I had one that had a frog on their head, one that was like orange but had funny galaxy eyes, and one that was brown and had a blue collar. And those were like my original trio of characters. But like they never had any actual lore. I think like technically if we're going like lore based and character based, my next actual OC would have been my Among Us character, Random Person. Like, they had, like, a canon persona and personality, and, like, they vaguely had lore of the fact that, like, they went onto the ships and they made friends with people, and then, like, shenanigans happened. And it was really, I think, oh, that happened. So I created Random Per, and then I found Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition, and then on Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition is where I first made Twig Branch, and then my fan art of the brown and orange Among Us characters was Twig and one of the other random people, and Twig was the brown one. That's where the lore came from. I like blanked that out of my memory because I didn't want Twig associated with my like. I didn't want Among Us Twig associated with my like several Warrior Cats personas. However, to be fair, I do have like so many characters called Twig that it doesn't even matter at this point if they originally came from a like Among Us thing. So I feel like my first one was those silly 3 cats, and then it was Random Person, the Among Us character, and then it was Twig Branch on Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition. But like Twig Branch is in the Raccoon. Twig Branch is like a lot more recent. They didn't like they've never had that much lore. They were created as like fan art based around Quabby's style and like their OC and stuff. And so I think I created a Minecraft skin that was based off their Minecraft skin, and then I made my persona like based off of their style and their persona. And so but then Twig like evolved. Like the first ever fan art I have of Twig Branch is in Quabby's style, and it looks a lot different. Once upon a time, Twig Branch had a ponytail. It's just really funny to look back and see how much everything has changed for him. But so like Twig Branch as a character was developed relatively late into like Twig Branch YouTube channel, because then the Great Reset happened. Yeah, it was so funny. I was like, I think I can like get the image up onto my thing and just have it on the screen. Image. Browse. Once upon a time I was a baker. me just lean back surreptitiously in my chair so I can actually see the images past the glare. Okay. Oh yeah, all of my canvases are absurdly big, so I'm gonna have to shrink it. Yeah. I think it's so fun as well. I wish I had like more, cuz at the time I didn't think it even mattered all that much as well. Like it didn't seem like a big, I don't know, making my OC didn't feel like a thing to me. It just like it felt like a natural progression because people have things associated with their channels. Because I was very young at the time, I didn't think it would be sensible for me as a really young person to just be like going online and like showing my face and my identity, and also because that's what was cool at the time because of like Dream and stuff. So like it never crossed me that it would ever be such a big part of what I am now. And this one as well, because this was just my Minecraft OC, because I wanted a different Minecraft skin. I started falling in love with raccoons, and I wanted a different Minecraft skin that wasn't, because originally I had like a L'Manberg themed skin, and so I wanted one that wasn't like that. But yeah, this is original Twig Branch, but original Twig Branch was just like heavily based off of Krabby's art style and designs and stuff like that. So he's got his little ponytail. The leaves are weirdly placed. He's got a lot more of a fluffier face than he currently does. Like a bunch, like the proportions are really weird. Like that's what's like compared to like how I draw Twig Branch now. I did use the ponytail for a while because I liked it a lot too. I think what other images do I have? I think my Halloween drawings have Twig with a ponytail. Like I just thought ponytails were cool at the time. But I never thought it would be like enough to, I don't know. Does he not have a ponytail? I don't think so. I think he's just got more detailed hair in that one. There's definitely other drawings of Twig with ponytail. Let's see about that one. Yeah, this one does have ponytail Twig as well, actually. But yeah, like Twig's become like Twig was, I feel like, a lot more serious of a character, and I feel like Twig went from yeah, there's always poppies and lilacs. We'll never get out of here. But yeah, Twig with ponytail again. Like what happened was sort of like the difference between Twig then and Twig now is that Twig now is a lot more gremlin energy. Like Twig then was very much like he was going for more main character energy. I feel like like Twig was like a character in my Minecraft character and had lore and was very serious, and then Twig went into, but then Twig became my main persona rather than Twig Branch the cat, and so then Twig became more silly and more gremlin energy, and that like reflects more in his design. And also, I just wanted to come across as more masculine, and society's gender norms are like weirdly constructive, or not constructive because that means good, but like conservative and stuff. And I don't know. I didn't think because he was like more reflecting me rather than like a character. I wanted him to come like screw gender norms, but also I don't know. The thing is, like, I hate to admit it, but I think it's very likely that part of my transition was heavily associated with gender norms, because my thing is less that I like don't feel at home in my body, because I have good days and I have bad days where I'm like, this body is me and it's cool and it's fine, and there's bad days where I'm like, I hate being alive. And it's less that I have like, it's less feeling like I was born in the wrong body, it's more feeling like I shouldn't have a body at all, feeling like I'm just like a consciousness rather than an actual being, and so being in a body feels really weird and unnatural for me. And the thing is, society is super misogynistic and doesn't like women very much, and I want to be taken seriously as a brain and as an intellect, and because society is just on a base level misogynistic in some form or some way, it's like developed into this thing where me as a consciousness wanting to feel more respected and listened to transitioned into presenting in a way that would make me feel more comfortable and more like people listen and respect me, for more than just like whatever. Yeah, it's it's a really annoying thing where it makes like I wanna, I don't know, be some kind of like person who can show young queer people and young trans people that hey, we exist. You're chill. It's fine. Other people are just being mean goofs and gaffs, and but like I wanna be somebody who can help spearhead the trans people, and I'm still gonna try to do that. But I do feel that while there's absolutely other people who feel the same way as I do, because barely any ideas you have are original. I don't feel like I've got the lived experience of everybody else. I feel like I'm a silly little mind in a body that he's just looking afterwards. I'm I'm just looking after this thing until it gets where it needs to go. It's like dead weight, to be honest. That's the hope. That's the hope. The hope is to inspire queer kids. The hope is to make at least one person's life better with my life. That's the goal. The goal is do my best every day to do my best every day, and hopefully one day I'll be a good person. I'll be a good person for the knowledge that I'm a good person who's done good in the world, and hopefully in the knowledge that me doing that good will inspire others to do more good. That's the goal. That's That's where my brain's at. Okay. I know this isn't very Q&A of me because it's just me wanting to blab about like a thing that I've been thinking about for a while, but like if I don't know, let it out at some point, then it's just gonna be a thought that keeps going around in my head, and I know. Yay! That's a win! That's an epic win! Epic win for... Yay. Wins for Win City. Yeah. Oh, this channel's just done so much for my mental health, man. Like, I feel... Like, it feels awkward to say that. Like, it feels awkward to say, well, I only got into art and reading and meeting the people that I did because of lockdown. It feels weird to say that, and it feels, like, weird to say, well, the internet has made my life so much better because, like, all the studies are like, no, the internet's really bad for your mental health. And I'm just like, oh, it's not if you do it right. It's not if you like find the people and you respect other people's opinions and then you leave when you know you don't have if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. And then you go back to your little corner of the internet. Yeah. The internet's good if you know where to look. The internet's also good if you know where not to look. I feel like that's maybe the bigger thing, because looking for like the small good parts, you might find places that aren't for you. As long as you know where the bad stuff is. The bad stuff generally is on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook and places like that. That's where the bad stuff is. YouTube also has bad stuff, but it's easier to like not have people being mean to you on YouTube, I feel. My advice for young people on the internet is the internet's great, just don't do TikTok or Twitter. But yeah. Okay, I've had this like little religious thought flying around in my brain that like I keep self monologuing to myself, and I feel like I need to like cuz it was lagging too much and I didn't want to like go through that. Hello, Pika. You caught me off guard when I was about to go into serious topics. Pika's always here to lighten the mood. None. Oh, it's okay. I genuinely, I've just got Discord open, Fire Alpaca, and oh, okay, Fia. I'd like it's just OBS, Fire Alpaca, and Discord. Nothing else is open. I don't know why he always assumes it's my fault. I will say, on the light screen thing, I've had to revert to dark screen because on the Discord server we now have Rhythm Bot for like being in VC chats, and it's really good. but it's only good if you're on dark mode because you can't see the buttons otherwise. So I've had to put my devices back onto dark mode on Discord so that I can actually see what the buttons say. Which is really upsetting, because I do like light mode, but I've been coerced into being a dark mode user. It's gotta be done. Yeah. Oh, interesting thought. Well, like, my interesting thought is I've just been thinking about how easy it would be for me to become a religious person, essentially. Like, religious as in Christianity religious. Like, because a while ago I did work experience at my school, and when I was doing work experience at my school, I had this one day where I was helping out in the nursery, and when I was there, one of the people from the church who runs the church group at the school came along, and she was reading the Bible and like the Bible Christian stories to always like 4 and 5, like not even, they were like 3 and 4 or 2 to 4 years old. These like absolute babies of children. And I was like, this happened to me as well when I was younger. This is what happens to most of us when we're younger. Or a lot of us at least. This is what happens to a lot of us when we're younger. And I was like, what happens if you believe in God? And I was like, okay, well, believing in God, it takes a lot of the moral weight off of you as an individual. I feel like a belief in God serves as a way to take a lot of the weight off of humanity for their own actions. It either gets justified as in you're doing it for a god, and so some of the weight of those actions are given to the god themselves because they want it to be done, or like you can defend your actions because of your belief in God, and so just by believing in God, it must make in some way your actions more just. And I was thinking about that. Everybody's life would be easier if they believed in a God. If you believed in one, like there's if you believed in a Christian God at least, like there's other religions where belief in God would mean you have to do a lot more actual practicing of your belief in God because of the way that God works. But like belief in a Christian God only makes people's lives easier in a sense because of the nature of God and the fact it takes moral weight away from your actions because there is a God who either predicted, sees your actions, or justifies your actions in some way. And also, like, there's an afterlife if you believe in God generally. So something's gonna come afterwards. And I've just... That's what my thought's been basically. It's just been like it would be so easy to just believe in a god, and then all those issues that you have would be a lot easier for you to deal with. But then I'm making an active choice not to, because it would answer so many questions and it would make everything so much easier, but it's just easier to choose. But like it's actively harder to say no, God doesn't exist, because then you have to be responsible for all of your own actions and things like that. But then I'm like, why? Why am I choosing the hard thing in this scenario? And then it's like it comes down it comes down to the fact that essentially I like the idea of God, but I don't like the idea of religion because of the fact that if I believed in a God, or if I believed in like a Christian-ish God, then I would be associated with Christian religions and stuff, and then that would then make me associated by like a degree of separation to like the Christian belief, whether I'm like believing in the same God as them or not, or if I'm following the same practices as them or not. Me believing in some form of vaguely omnipotent Christian God, or omnipotent vaguely Christian God, would then mean that I'm believing in a similar thing to them, which is also mean that I'm believing in the same thing that has been used to justify thousands of bad actions against people for hundreds of years, which means I would be believing in something that goes against my morals, which would basically be a massive bummer. Yeah. That's what I like. I agree with you. I feel like whether God exists or not, we would still come up with the idea of God, because like our brains need something to help justify the world around us, and also like a reason to come up with rules in society. And so we would make a god whether there was one or not. Hello, you joined us at Deep Conversation Moment. It happens every episode of my life. Every episode, it's a live stream. Also, I did a side by side of which side is it? This one of Goofy Twig and Serious Original Twig. They're silly. They're such silly billies. Ouch. Oh. Oh no, time. Time has moved at a rate that I don't understand. The silly twigs. Favorite animal is a raccoon. I love raccoons. Raccoons are the best. I've got so many raccoons around my bedroom right now. I've got two on the wall in front of me. I have two plushies there. I've got one plushie here. I have one plushie over there, one plushie over there, and one plushie on top of my wardrobe. And I also have several raccoons on my bag. And I've got a raccoon t-shirt that says "Just a chill guy." Oh, just a chill dude. It's awesome. Wolves are cool. I do like wolves. Wolves used to be my favorite animal. But then I experienced trauma, and so I stopped liking wolves as much. And by experienced trauma, I mean that. I mean what I said. Foxes are cute. Foxes are cute. We get a lot of foxes in Scotland, so they're nice. Favorite mythical creature? Maybe a Jabberwocks are kind of funny and cool. Wendigos are cool. I like Wendigos as like evil creatures, or evil mythical creatures. I think those are cool. And ooh. cockatrices. I like cockatrices. Cockatrices are cool. I like the bird ones. The bird ones are really funny because like it's a snake. It's a snake bird thing that turns you to stone. So cockatrices are cool. Cockatrices, wendigos, and jabberwocks. Let me get more silly anatomy things on my phone. Silly anatomy on your phone. Friends with a dragon? Oh? That's interesting. I don't have a raccoon onesie. Raccoon onesie would be amazing. I'm manifesting that now, actually. Satyrs? Satyrs are cool, if that's what you mean. Or like the ones with, like, goat men. I do like goat men. I am Scottish. Yeah, I know, I don't sound it. I'm a silly little unknown guy. Satyrs, yeah, they're cool. I like the goat men because the goat, like, it's either satyr and they're all just really silly and cute looking, or it's goat men and their faces are goats and they're like tied to tragedies and like hauntings and evil things. It's really funny. Goats are either wholesome or evil and there's no in between. You've got I do have a raccoon tail. I do have that because I did a Tom Nook Halloween costume, and so my headphones are too wired. One sec. Tail. It's not the best quality because it was just a silly Halloween costume, but like it's cool. It's cool, and it does mean I can do like IRL OC cosplays because Twigs the raccoon is because it's fun. I don't know if I think the contrast is weird, so you can't see it very well, but that's because I did filters and stuff. But it's very fluffy and it's silly. Let me just dump it there. I was gonna fling it back in its corner, but I don't have the flinging distance. It's awesome. Tom Nook was very good. Still got the shirt. That's because I've got him on my shelf. Tom Nook on the closet. Okay, it's nearly 12. I'm gonna have to go to bed pretty soon. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I know Xenon would have me stay up all night. but I've got to sleep. And I'm saying that mostly to myself because I'm my worst enemy and I don't let myself sleep, so that's very much a me thing. These hands make no sense. Do I care? No. Don't worry, I'm also a hypocrite. I tell my friends to go to bed and then I don't go to bed. Honestly, maybe. Raccoons are the best. Raccoons are so good. They're so fun. Like, dude, raccoons are actually best. They're just the best animals, actually. They're so awesome. Raccoons wash their hands before eating. Raccoons are one of the few animals that are like the most dexterous. Raccoons will also wash their food before eating, which can sometimes lead to tragedy if they have cotton candy. Raccoons are one of the few animals that have communal toilets. So raccoons will purposefully move further downstream, and then have a set place where they toilet in a river, so that the river further upstream will always be clean when they're washing their food or washing their paws or drinking and stuff, and also just to keep it away from their home and things. Raccoons are so cool. They do look like little bandits. It's awesome. They're just adorable, and they're super fluffy. I love them. I love them so much. Okay. It is nearly midnight for me. I need to do a sign off and head to bed because I need to wake up relatively early in the morning and head to an immersion class. So that, because I've got one exam still. I'm up right up to the bell because I'm going on holiday on. Well, I'm leaving my house on Thursday, and then I think our plane is early on Friday. So it's hell. It's hell out here, guys. Thank you very much. These are the drawings we did. We got some anatomy in there, kind of. It's awesome. It's cool. There you go, leaning it forward. Got Silly Little Martin. Right. Yeah. Let me shut the book. I don't know why that sticker's on my thing. I need to move some stuff over. It's not on my bed. And with that, I need to do all the YouTubey things. Well, if you got to the end of this live stream, consider subscribing. It really helps out me and my silliness. And we're nearly at 500 subscribers, which is insane. Yeah, it'd be cool. Very much appreciated. Like the video if you want to, if you can. I'll do more Q&A stuff in the future. It'll get more unhinged, hopefully. I don't know if I'm hopeful that it'll be more unhinged than it currently is. Because, dude, the first half of this stream was crazy. Perry throws five baby alligators at fast food workers through a drive-through. That's some crazy stuff. But yeah, this has been Twig Branch, and with that, I'm gonna go get some sleep. So I'm gonna have to leave you there. Bye.